You can listen to this practice wherever it is that you find yourself today. You can be sitting down, you can be laying down, or even stretching and doing things if that's what you got to do. And hopefully wherever you're at when you listen, this will still be helpful to you in some way. So if you would prefer to listen to this while being in a still position, you can just let now be the time where you let yourself fidget, adjust, stretch, or move your body in whatever ways your body wants to move. Just doing your best to not think about these movements at all or worry about what anything looks like, but coming more fully into your sense of feeling as you become curious of what movements feel good in the body. And you just allow your body to move you in the ways that intuitively feel good in your bones, muscles, and joints. And if what feels best in your body at any time is stillness, then honoring that need for stillness whenever that feels like what you need. And allowing yourself to move and adjust yourself for as long as you need to, for as long as that feels good in your body. But at any point, if what feels best in your body is stillness, then honoring that need for stillness whenever that feels like what you need. And if you're in a space where you feel safe and would like to, you can allow your eyes to gently close at any time if they aren't closed already. As you take this moment now to mark your arrival into your practice today and into your body today with a full, intentional cleansing breath, calling in fresh, new air into the body, filling up to every corner and edge of you, and exhaling slowly as you need to, all of that out of you. And taking a full breath into the body, and now almost watching as you fill up with air to every corner and edge, getting as full as you can get. As you now just pause for a moment at the top of your inhale in that fullness to just sit and experience what it feels like to be full of air right now. And then as you need to, slowly exhale all of that out of you, pushing every last bit of air out and pausing for a moment when you are empty. So just stay and experience what it feels like to be empty right now, as you allow your next breath to come in as it's needed. And you may continue to breathe in this slow, intentional, and exaggerated way for as many rounds as feels good and helpful to you, without any need to worry about the actual length of your inhales, the exhales, and the pauses on either side, but simply allowing each of the 4 parts of your breath to be exaggerated. whatever that means for you right now. So that we are simply slowing down what is typically an automatic process. Your body's breath. Voluntarily slowing down your own breath and your own breathing pattern automatically communicates to all the other automatic processes in the body that now is a time to slow down, to let go, and to just turn your attention inward. And at any point, if you haven't already, you may release all guidance over your breath altogether as you allow yourself to step back and up in the mind and into the role of the observer, into the role of the witness. As you shift back and up into the perspective where you are no longer the one who is guiding or controlling the rhythm or depth of your own breath, but you are simply the one who is watching as your own body breathes you. Practicing seeing your own body breathing as a force of nature, looking at each breath as it comes and goes with that same energy that you might feel when you look at waves as they roll up along the shoreline, or when you witness any force of nature. Never trying to change anything about what you are witnessing, but simply witnessing. Even if there is a storm present, and maybe the waves are really choppy as they roll in. Maybe what you're feeling on the inside is not comforting. And just know that that is okay. And it is safe for you to feel and look at even the uncomfortable and painful aspects of life. Because this practice, any sort of healing practice, must take place in this present moment and in reality. And in order for us to be present here in reality, we must first accept all aspects of this reality. And if you simply remember history, your own personal history, even, we know that reality will never just be one thing. It will always be a unique combination of things that we label as good and things that we label as bad. and all the things in between. And the way that we feel will always be a mixture of all the feelings. And so, if there is pain present in the body right now, maybe physical pain or maybe emotional pain, just doing your best to allow yourself to soften around that pain as well. Not just softening and accepting the things that we like and the things that feel good, but also acknowledging and accepting and softening into the things that are less pleasant, the things that maybe we try to run away from or distract from. As you just remind yourself that every single storm runs out of rain. How we are feeling is constantly changing, even though the nature of feelings does convince us that what we are feeling right now is how we've always felt and how we always will feel. We can just bring ourselves back to the deepest truth in life, and that is that everything changes. No matter how quickly or slowly, every single thing in this life changes. It is the only guarantee. And so that includes how you feel. And you can use that truth as a great power for you and great permission to feel whatever it is you need to feel, to cry if you need to cry, to let out whatever emotions need to be let out. And it can also be great permission for you to fully soak in and bask in all the goodness that you feel. Because both of these states are temporary. And so you are allowed to make the most of the times when you're feeling really good. And you are also allowed to comfort yourself to make it through the times that are really bad. And do whatever it is you need to do to make it to the next day, the next hour, or the next moment, if that's how bad things are. And just focusing on what is here, right now. Your own breath will always be here, in this moment. The beating of your heart. Whatever it is that you can see, whatever it is you are hearing, smelling, tasting, feeling. All it is that you perceive will only ever take place in this exact moment. And so using your own senses to anchor you into this moment where true healing can take place. While still reminding yourself of all of the things in nature and all of the aspects of this life and this world that constantly remind us that it is okay to change and to grow and to move through seasons of death and decay, seasons where we are in darkness and hiding in the shadows, and in seasons where we are blooming and showing ourselves to others and shining light down to others. Just like the moon and just like flowers and trees, we will move through the same cycles as well. And we are not meant to stop at one cycle and be like a full moon all of the time, or be like a perfectly blooming flower all of the time. What makes a flower blooming so special is that it doesn't happen all of the time. And what makes a full moon so special is that it doesn't happen all of the time. And so we can learn to have some form of an appreciation for those darker times in our lives that we will move through, because they are just another part of life. And the depth of the darkness that you feel does allow you to feel even greater brightness and even more joy and happiness at smaller things. And so you can just take this moment now to exhale into exactly the version of yourself that you are right now, as you allow all the muscles in your body to ungrip from the bones, to release into the support of your own skin, as you trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be, and you are going exactly where you want to go. And you are allowed to accept yourself and love yourself fully for who you are right now, while at the same time acknowledging aspects of yourself that you'd like to change in the future. And acknowledging maybe that you want to grow in a different direction. It is safe for you to acknowledge those things, since that is the first necessary step in any change. We must first acknowledge and accept reality in order to change reality. And so for the next minute or so, just allow yourself to sit in silence as you continually soften your body and soften your mind, softening the jaw, the forehead, the ears, and the nostrils, as you allow anything, any messages that are wanting to come through to you, to come through. Maybe in the form of thought, And just allow yourself to soak in whatever it is that you need. And letting go of whatever it is that you no longer need. And now, on your body's next natural exhale, just seeing every single word that you've heard today and every single feeling that you felt today to settle within you. Imagining that each word and feeling is a little piece of glitter in this big snow globe that is your own body. And now is the time where we set you down, let all the glitter settle to the bottom as the air clears. And just trusting that anything at all that you heard today or felt today that really resonated with you, just trusting that that feeling can sometimes come when we hear on the outside what a part of ourselves already knows to be true on the inside. And so just allowing those deep, innate truths to be enhanced within you so that you feel a little bit more confidence to act on your own intuition and to trust your own instincts. And so if it feels like something you would like to do today, you can just let your hands find each other in a prayer position toward heart center. As you just feel this contact of your palms and fingertips to one another, and you let your heart lift toward your thumbs as your thumbs press back toward your heart. And you tune into this rhythm of your own life, your own heartbeat. Taking a final deep and full breath of air into the body, filling up the most you have today. And as you exhale, letting go of anything at all you're ready to let go of, as you allow the head to gently bow. As you take this moment to bow to the source of energy that allows all of our hearts to beat, whatever you believe that to be. And bowing to everyone else in this space who has listened and completed this practice right alongside you. And finally, bowing to yourself for choosing to show up today and taking the time out of your busy life for this pure act of self-love and self-care. And may this act continue to heal you through the rest of your days and nights. And may you bring the same love and understanding to everything you do and to everyone that you see. Thank you, thank you, thank you.